Come in.
Hello.
Hello, is that Lucy from Days Out Worldwide?
Sure is.
What brings you here?
Well, come and have a look at some apples.
Let's go. So here we are at a cider farm. I believe it's called Torre.
Torre, T-O-R-R-E.
Yeah, Torre cider farm. And Lucy thinks it's free. We got animals and cider. What more could you ask for? Let's go and have a look. More? Right, that's it.
You go past what the railway station, you go the...
I think this is apples, Luce, like grounded up here. See?
I did see one with an apple.
They just love pigs. Yeah, that's Mummy Pig apparently, and she has to remind the little ones to share their food.
I have to remind you.
Because I think these are greedy little pigs. Well, they've got adorable little faces. Look at this face. Look at that. There's a couple of black ones in there. And look, there's some nice red juicy apples there as well. And then we've got a white fluffy one down here. So far, we've not actually had to pay for anything, and you do think it's free, don't you?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, so...
Oh, there's a goat now. Look, Freddie.
Oh, Freddie the goat. So, there's some ducks as well. Look at all them apples in that little pond they've got. I think we may have found Freddie the goat.
Oh, I think he's under there.
Shall we have a look? Oh, fancy black chicken. There he is.
Is it Freddie the goat?
It looks like Freddie the goat.
I mean, we haven't met in person, really.
Oh, look at the size of them chickens over there. These are cool chairs. I'm going to sit on these ones because they look a bit wet, but
Yeah, very cool.
they are dotted around the entrance. And you can sit on them, little seats in shape of hands. I think they're amazing. Someone's took a lot of time building them. They've even got fingernails on. Look at that, that's brilliant. Oh wow, look at this. So we're gonna go take a little walk around the orchards and look at the sign.
Alice in Wonderland.
It sure is. This way to the orchards. Let's go take a look. I can't believe this is free.
Oh no, it's cool.
Free parking. You got to see a few animals, have a walk around the orchards. There's a play park as well, we've seen.
You can buy feed from the shop
Okay.
for the animals.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, this is pretty cool. Wow,
Wow, yeah.
that's a lot of apple trees.
And you can't beat Somerset cider really, can you? Are we heading down?
Yeah, let's take a picture first.
Just look at that surroundings you're in.
Sorry.
Beautiful Somerset countryside. Oh, I wonder where this door goes.
That's so random.
First. Here's a couple more of them cool chairs. Down there.
Oh no.
Oh right, okay, maybe that's just showing you it's a different footpath. Look at the size of them apples.
Where's that red apple?
And there's a nice little picnic and some more of them cool chairs at the bottom of the orchard. Shall we go through the door and carry on with our walk? Come in.
Hello.
Hello, is that Lucy from Days Out Worldwide?
Sure is.
What brings you here?
I thought I'd come and have a look at some apples.
Let's go. So I think the door just shows you there's another path to take through the orchards, which is quite a good idea. You can look out through the window as well, see what we can see through the window. And look at that. When you look through the window, there's more orchards.
Yeah.
Well, this one's
Bit rough, that one.
yeah. I don't think that one looks very appetising. Did you like that, Luce? Appetising.
Yes.
They've got some lovely wooden carvings as well dotted around, haven't they, Luce?
Yeah.
Look at this. Would you say this is like a fairy tree house, would you say? Or a fairy house, yeah?
Yeah, fairy house.
That's really good. Someone's put a lot of work into this one.
Little seating area.
Here's some more of them chairs we like. And there you go, I think this is a fairy castle. Look at this. That's brilliant. Let's have a little look inside and you can see some little fairy furniture. Well, I'm not too sure what these are. Is it a seat you can sit back in? I'm not too sure. What do you think they are? Let us know in the comments. Is this like some type of seat?
Okay, so you'll see these trees aren't as heavily, what do you say, branched? They're not as heavily bushed as the others down there. They had a disease called canker. And so to stop the disease they had to heavily cut down all the infected areas. And they're hoping that they're going to grow bigger and better.
So fingers crossed, hopefully they've caught it in time. Because I suppose these trees would make quite a bit of cider, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And there's quite a lot to lose.
Quite a big area, isn't it?
It is. So that was the gift shop. What we got here, Luce? We went for the farmhouse cider, 4 litres of it, 6.8.
Yeah, I thought it was quite strong. We did some tasting, didn't we?
Yeah, we asked for a recommendation by the gentleman behind the till, and he gave us a free tasting, so that was our favourite one. So we're going to have a look at the pressing room.
I'd highly recommend coming there.
Yeah, I would. So Apple crates get loaded onto the bin tipper and emptied into the apple chute. The chute door is opened and the apples drop onto the conveyor, where each apple gets checked and any bad apples are removed. The conveyor then moves the apples into the apple wash. Apples then get a good scrub ready for the apple mill. Once the apples have been washed, it's time for milling. Apples are milled to a certain consistency, depending on the apple type, to allow maximum yield and pressing. Apple pulp gets pushed through a pipe into the press. This ensures there is no damage or juice lost in the pulp before it hits the press. They use hydro presses to press the juice from the pulp. Each press will hold around 230 kilos of apple pulp. Water is pumped into the bladder in the middle of the press, causing the bladder to expand, pressing the pulp against the side of the press, squeezing the juice out. A pressure cloth is used to stop bits of pulp being left in the juice. Juice is then collected in the tanks in the floor. They generally press around 1,000 litres of juice in a day. Dry leftover pulp is emptied into a bin and distributed to local farmers for animal feed. Once the juice is pressed, it gets tested for sugar and acid levels. It is then pumped into fermentation.
Fermentation, thanks.
For the wild yeast to work its magic. Apple juice production is the juice left over. The next day the juice is pumped into the filling station and then filled into bottles. It's pretty good. I like how they've given it. So that was our little visit to Torre Cider Farm. It's definitely worth coming and have a visit. There's a little play area for the kids as well. Get
The
some.
goat's out.
Oh, the goat's out. We've got to go and say hello to the goat. I love goats. There's a little play part for the kiddies. There's like a little kitchen area as well.
And you can buy food.
And you can buy food for the animals. There's glamping here as well. Yeah, it's a good day out. Here's Freddy the goat. Oh no, here he comes. He's waddling along.
He has got a waddle.
He has.
Hello.
Is Lucy going to stroke the goat? That's the question.
Lucy's not going to stroke the goat.
Right, I think we're going to head back to the car now. But yeah, I'll drop a link in the description for Torre Cider Farm. But yeah, definitely come check the place out if you're near Minehead. Yeah, I think the kids are going to love it, as well as a little cheeky little treat for the adults in the gift shop.
Definitely.
Like, comment and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.